Hi, I'm Grace, and this week I'm gonna get started on crocheting my Halloween costume. I made my costume last year. I was a mushroom fairy. It turned out so cute, and I was so proud of making a whole handmade outfit and got a lot of compliments. So I'm thinking I'd like to do the same again this year. I have a couple of Halloween events that I'm going to, so it'll be perfect for that. I want to be a clown this year. I have a couple of inspo pics that I found on Pinterest. Most of them are knit, but they have the vibes that I want. So that's all we need. We just need vibes and then we can freehand the rest, right? Hopefully. So my vision is to do a halter neck dress similar to the one I'm wearing now where it ties up around your neck, and do pink and yellow vertical stripes around the body, around the waist, and then do a white frilly skirt for the dress. I've picked out my yarns. I want to use yarn that's in my stash. I have this pink Fiddlesticks Finch cotton yarn and this Lily Sugar and Cream yellow yarn. So I'm going to use those together for the stripes. I'm going with 100% cotton for this project, partially because cotton is a bit less hot than wool, obviously, and it's going to be going into summer for me in Australia. The other reason is that these particular cotton yarns have a lot more structure than wool. So when I do my crochet stitches, it'll hold a lot more shape to it, which I think will be better. Especially for the ruffled skirt, I think the Lily Sugar and Cream yarn will really hold the ruffles well. So for the skirt, I'm going to be doing this cream color. So it'll be like these colors together, pink, white, and cream. I have more of this yarn, obviously. Also, since this yarn calls for a 5mm hook, I get to try out my new handmade resin crochet hook. And I'm so excited to give it a test run. I think it'll feel really nice. It also has a clover hook as the metal bit embedded in it. I got it at the Wyong Fiber Festival like 2 weeks ago. I actually filmed a video at the festival, so if you want to check that out, it went up last Tuesday. I'm also going to be using my new project bag that I got at the festival as well. It's the perfect size, and yeah, I'm just so excited I actually get to use all my new things that I got. I didn't just get it because it was pretty, I got it to be functional as well. Alright, so I'm going to go and get started.
Okay, so I have my chain and I'm just gonna single crochet back and forth until I get the stripe thickness I want. Maybe like 2 inches per stripe. We'll see how that goes. Okay, I've worked on a few rows now, and it's about 1 inch wide. I think 1 inch is good, not 2 inches. I wasn't thinking. I want to try and keep the lines super clean, so I'm gonna try slip stitching in the back loop with my pink, and then single crocheting into the back loop only of that slip stitch row to make like a smooth line between the two colors. Give that a go and let you know how it works out.
So, yeah, I would go the legal route, and it's annoying for all of you suffering. Oh, awful. Okay, this next one. It does need a bit of a trigger warning, and like they think, teeter out of it. I simply thank them for letting me know and left. I still love the man, but now I don't know what to feel. I postponed moving.
So I did my idea where I slip stitched in the back loop only of the yellow with my pink, if that makes sense. And then when I turned, I single crocheted in the front loop only of the slip stitch row. And look at that! She is clean. That's a clean line. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. So I've got 5 rows per stripe happening, plus the slip stitch row, and that's what it looks like on the back. So
like, it doesn't seem like they have good reason for that to be a case.
Yeah.
And then, like, that doesn't really make
That
sense.
sounds unbelievable to me. You don't know who you're really dating, so if you're not happy, especially if they show any sort of dangerous behaviors, get out.
Yeah, this is not worth it.
It's flat, but also hollow. No, yeah, we've been there.
Okay.
Buzz Aldrin's out here punching people and saying he wasn't. I think he...
So it is now quarter to 10. Oh my god, I didn't even realize the time. I've just sort of been working on the bodice on and off throughout the afternoon. I mean, when I was recording, it was already like 3-4 o'clock or something. This is where I am at. Alright, it's the next day and my mic cut out last night. Hopefully it's working now, but yeah, you saw where I got up to. I did about 10 inches of work yesterday, which is pretty good for just one afternoon. I haven't really been working on it with all my effort, I haven't been putting all my time into it. So hopefully I can get another 10 inches done on it today. I pretty much just woke up and got dressed, and I'm gonna go have some breakfast with my family. After that, me and Luca have to go to the shops to get his phone fixed, his battery's fried. But I'll be bringing my project in the car with me so I can get some work done on it, and I'll bring you with me.
There's a dog in the car called Riot. It's next to us.
Riot?
Riot.
Where?
Car next to us.
I literally cannot see anything. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I think she's on her phone, that lady.
She's talking to Riot.
Oh, is she talking to me? Aww. That's like me with Pippin in the car. I'm like, hello, darling. Hello, little girl. Oh, wow, not like that. You sound like a scary freaking grandma from Hansel and Gretel. I'm gonna put you in the oven.
I just got back from the shops with Luca. His phone is fixed, luckily. I also got these cinnamon roll slides, and they're just so dang cute. And I made pretty good progress on my thing. I did about 2 stripes each car trip, so 4 inches all up, which is good. And I'm just gonna sit at home and keep working on it now.
They had them online. None of it adds up.
Also, he said, like, there's no room in here.
Yeah.
Was that because they were also there?
Right.
I
This
was...
room is so dirty.
Wait.
You can't hang out tonight. I'm doing a game night with some
Or if-
of my old buds.
Yeah, or if he invites her.
It's the end of the day. It's about 6:30, and we're about to head out to catch up with some friends and watch the grand final of the footy game, even though our team is not in it, but whatever. I just want to say that I did 10 stripes today, so I'm up to a total of 20 inches for the midsection, and I think it's gonna have to be shorter than I expected, which is good. It'll be finished quicker. I'm pretty happy with my progress for the day. I don't know if I'll work on it anymore. I'm probably gonna be out kind of late, but if I do, you'll know. It's Monday and today's a public holiday. My boyfriend wants to play tennis, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna go play tennis. Yeah, and then after that, I'm gonna spend the afternoon working on my dress. I think I can definitely get the bodice done today and start the skirt, which is great. I reckon maybe we could finish the skirt by the end of the week. We'll see. This is the tennis fit. What do we think? What do we think? I don't play tennis. I'm really bad at tennis, but I'll look good doing it. Alright, so it is now 7:45, and I haven't actually worked on my clown costume at all today. I already kind of woke up late and I spent my morning editing another video that's going to come out on Tuesday. And then we went and played tennis, which was fun. It was more fun than I thought it was going to be, so that was good. And then I was finished editing when I got home and walked the dog. Now Luca's cooking dinner, so yeah, I didn't actually do anything, but I'll work on it a little bit now and see how far we get. And yeah, this is what it looks like kind of on me. You can see at the back it's getting pretty close, so I don't think I'm gonna need as many stripes as I thought I would, but we'll see. We'll see.
Just subscribe. Subscribe to this video. Subscribe a subscriber. Subscribe the pippin. Dinner's ready.
Yeah, I know. Just
Dinner's
give me 1
ready.
second. I'm gonna just... this ball's running out, so...
Dinner's ready.
I'm just gonna finish this little strand of yarn. The ball has run out, and it's dinner time. So... be back.
Sorry, it's a tough neighborhood.
Are you Lena Silver? Forgive yourself.
Is there something wrong with that?
No, I think it's very impressive.
Stuck on my hair.
Did you get in trouble for that? I don't mind trouble, but if you're wrong about Lena, there's gotta be some kind of poison in the system.
I'm running a blood culture and tissue sample.
I studied veterinary science for 2 years. It doesn't appear to be. And you proved that he bought it.
Well, there's a confirmation code on the stub, and usually the code will link to a credit card purchase.
But he said he bought the ticket in cash.
It's not like he's going to be jealous. So, moving on. We have the reading, music, the homily, blah blah.
After dinner, as you saw, we watched TV and I worked on the body a little bit more, and I have finished it. Look at this side, look at this side, right? Flip it around, look at this side. You can't tell where it starts and finishes. This thing's seamless. What I did to get it like that was I slip stitched. So holding it this way, pink facing away from me, yellow facing towards me, I slip stitched the seam together, but only through the front loop on the yellow side and the back loop on the pink side, so that the front and back loop, sort of poke out and line up nicely. So that's actually the seam there. This thing is turning out way better than I thought it would. I ended up doing 22 stripes, which is like 10 inches smaller than what I thought it would be. There's a couple reasons for that. One being I didn't measure the smallest part of my waist because I wanted to try and account for getting it over my hips, but that wasn't really needed. Crochet kind of stretches enough to actually, I can, if I hop around a little bit, get it over my hips and it fits mostly snug on my waist. It doesn't gap, but it is a little bit loose at the top, but I think I can live with that. Worst case, I will cry. Worst case, I'll just add like a little drawstring tie to the back to kind of cinch it in if I need it, but I think it'll be okay.
Burned recently.
Okay, oh my gosh, she's like shoved behind my cushion.
Oh my god.
Okay. Whatever makes you happy.
Wait. Let me give you a ride back.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Perez will welcome you in Glenmorrig with a...
It's the next morning and I did a little bit more work on this dress last night. I kind of stayed up a little bit late yesterday. I went to bed at like 1. But yeah, I have attached the white yarn to start the skirt, and I've done 2 rows of the first sort of ruffly layer. Now, what I've done is I first attached the white row and did a round of single crochets where I increased in every other stitch, just to have sort of a foundation row of single crochets to work into. Then I worked into the front loops only. Hopefully you can kind of, there we go. Yeah, I worked into the front loops only so that the back loops are left unworked, and I just increased in every single stitch all the way around to make it super ruffly and curly looking. And then I've done just 1 row of regular double crochets, no increases. Now, I'm not sure if I want to do another row to make the ruffle a bit longer. I might make it 3 rows, but I'm not 100% set on that. So what I've done is I attached the outside of my ball of yarn I've attached it to the back loops now, and I'm working just the length of the skirt from the back loops that I hadn't worked into before. And so that's gonna come down underneath the ruffly layer. As you can see, it's flipped up here. So this is the length. This is the ruffle that'll cover it up. So I'm just gonna work some length and see where I want the next ruffle to start. And sort of that'll give me an idea on how long I want each ruffle to be. It's Tuesday now, so I'm back at work today. It's just almost 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to get started with my actual work today. So I'll probably work on this on my lunch break a little bit and after work as well. So this evening I'll work on it. I work from home, by the way, so I don't actually have to like go anywhere. So that's why I'm just here right before work, in case you were wondering. Alright, it is about 8 o'clock now. I finished work at 5 and had some dinner, and I worked on the skirt a little bit. I've nearly finished the whole ball of yarn. I need to add a new one, which is fine. I have 1 more, but I think I'm gonna have to buy more, which sucks. I was hoping to just use yarn that I already had, but that's okay. I think I have decided what I want to do with the ruffles on the skirt. So I'm in the process of doing a 3rd round on the top ruffle layer, and then I've done a bunch of increases for the length of the skirt. And so I'm going to finish the top ruffle, cut off my yarn, and then continue working my way down the length of the skirt. I am back crocheting on my bed. I have my laptop here with YouTube up, and I have my Pippin here, who is sleeping. I won't bother her. She got a haircut today. Look at her. She's so little. It's good. She needed a haircut for summer. She was getting too hot on walks and getting burrs stuck in her fluff. So she's my hairless little baby for now, and it'll grow back. Alright, let's get going, shall we?
Of a snowy night. Yeah. Looking out their window. And you see someone in the reflection.
Yeah, you can see. And then we'll come back home and we'll get right into our crafting. So let's go out, let's grab this couple of things, and then we'll come back here and start. And by the way, I'm wearing my newest knit piece. You guys were...
Okay, I have just cut off my yarn for the first ruffle. I think I will just stick with 3 rows. I am considering maybe going around with single crochet with this pink yarn and maybe doing like some bobble stitches to like add some little elements. I don't know, but that's a later issue. That's if I get through this whole costume first. I'm just gonna reattach to the under layer. Probably do another round of increases. When it gets a little bit longer, I'll do a try on and you guys can actually see without seeing my whole ass. So, you know, we're gonna have to add a little extra length before that happens. Quickly before we move on, I also thought I would just give a sock update for anyone who watched my first video. It's kind of taken a back burner since I started my costume, but it hasn't been abandoned yet, don't worry. I will not leave this sock behind. I'll get through it eventually. I have one of my little, whatever you call this, needle stoppers that I got from the Wyong Yarn Festival. And I'm also using my little stitch marker that I got from the same fiber festival. And it's so cute and it matches my project. It's a little butterfly. Last video that I showed this sock, I was just getting about halfway through the heel flap. So I've gotten past that and I've turned the heel and I finished all my gusset decreases. I'm about 8 rows into the length of the foot after the decreases, so she's getting there, she's getting there. For the other sock I did about 50 rows for the foot, so I'll do the same for this one obviously. I'll finish it off quickly when I get back into it, but for now this is going to be eating my time. And I'm using the other stitch marker I got for my clown costume, this little floral granny square looking stitch marker. So cute. In my Wyong Fiber Festival video I show everything I got and where I got it from, so if you're in Australia, most of these places have online shops as well, so you should absolutely check them out. That's all I really had to say. I'm going to rejoin and continue the skirt, which feels like it's just taking forever. Also, I am wearing the same dress as yesterday. It is the next day, I promise, but I only wore this dress in the evening, so it's not technically really dirty, and I didn't want to think about what to wear today, so you're getting it again. Don't tell anyone.
Any unless I see one that is absolutely stunning to me, but those are all very pretty. They're all obviously so cheap, so if you do need crochet blankets, definitely check out your thrift stores, antique malls.
I just did the last row of the sort of underlayer. Oh my god, Pippin, please don't play with the camera. Stop! Anyway, yeah, I just got finished doing the underlayer of the skirt before the next ruffle, so I was literally about to just go single crochet in the back loop only for my next row and then work in the front loops to do the next frilly bit. And I tried it on just to make sure I had enough increases, and these things kind of layer really nicely. It looks really ruffly and cute as is. So I'm thinking of a new technique instead. I think I'm going to pull out that row I just did and work the whole thing around in the front loop only, and that will be my ruffle layer. So this, what I've already done, would actually be my next ruffle, and then I'll do work in the back loop of this last row to add the next. I think it'll layer nicer, and I think it might use less yarn, because I won't be increasing so much to get such a dramatic ruffle on each tier.
Look at all that spaghetti! Pip! Piponi, why? Piponi. Why does it have to be like this? Why is it so much quicker to frog a project than it is to make it?
Favor, okay? When you see bones, don't say it like that, okay? Of course not. Bones.
An L4.
It's a broad impact injury.
Yes, possibly from a piece of pipe or a large rock.
Or a kick.
Yes, I suppose a very strong kick.
Like one.
It is Friday. I actually ran out of yarn for the skirt a couple days ago and I was panicking and I express ordered more and it said it's not going to come until Monday. But I must be the luckiest girl in the world because it came today. It came this morning. So that's brilliant because I'll be able to work on it over the weekend now. I may have overcompensated. I got 4 extra just in case because I really need it to finish the ruffled skirt, and I'm thinking of using it for the sort of strap cup situation. I mean, I know I drew up a mock-up where I did one sort of cup in each color of the pink and yellow to go with the stripes, which could still be cute, but I'd like to keep my options open. This is where I got up to before I ran out of yarn. I know it doesn't look like quite so much, but I think it's looking good. I'm liking my different ruffle technique. So basically, every second row is going to be a new layer. I really need to get my ass moving with this project, especially because I want to make all the accessories to go with it. I forgot to say it at the beginning of the video, but I do have other accessories I plan on making to go with this dress for the costume. I'm going to be using the Jester hat pattern from Vandal Yarns, and I'm also going to be making a frilly little ruffle collar kind of thing, and maybe some other accessories if I have time. I'm hoping in part 2 that I will finish the dress and get started on the Jester hat. I really need both of those to get done in order for my Halloween costume to work. I'd also like to do a little segment in the last video of the series where I try out a couple makeup looks and sort of see what goes best with the costume before I actually go out and go to my events. I now have 3 events that I'm going to for Halloween, so this costume is going to get some wear, which I am so happy about because I only wore my fairy costume once to one event last year, so that was kind of sad. Now I've never worn it again, so this one's getting some use. That's all I have for this week. Hopefully you enjoyed coming along with me as I start this project, and I hope I kept you company while you were knitting or crocheting, working or crafting. That would be really awesome. So that's all I've got. Bye! Bye. Oh, don't eat it!